What is up, everyone? Kyle here. New car alert. This is the 2023 Kia Telluride. It is an SX-X line. So basically it is the all-wheel drive version. Black with terracotta interior. Looks absolutely amazing. Here it is. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it washed up for you. Do a walk around, show you guys some of the features. Very, very impressed with this vehicle, with everything, all the safety features, all the little things here and there. But let's not talk about it. Let's show you. So let's get it out, do some walk around, driving impressions, and see how nice these things actually are. So let's get going. So we'll start with the back here. Metal kick plate, obviously just pulls up a little storage space here in the back. Tools for the car jacks, things like that. Just folds back down, fits nicely. Folding rear seats. Folding rear seats pour down. So pull. I can't do this one-handed. Then push it forward. And now let's say you're trying to load something big in the back you can't reach. Got these buttons here, left and right side. Push it, and then they fold for you as well, making loading much easier. Speakers in the back, USB-C cables here as well, giving everyone in the car the ability to charge. Okay, now what you guys have been waiting for, the features. Let me jump inside. Don't know if you guys saw it. Seat moves back when you get in. When you sit down, shut the door. Seat moves back into its position. Little start. We will turn the car on. So this is basically, it defaults into comfort mode. Park, reverse drive, neutral, obviously, with up and down selectivity with the trans. Put that back in the park. Auto hold. So basically what auto hold is, you're sitting there at a stoplight, you press it, it'll show on the dash, auto hold is activated. When that happens, you can completely let your foot off the brake and it'll continue to hold the car, kind of like a parking brake, but it's with the car's on, and you just hit the throttle and the car takes off right away. So with auto hold, we'll be in drive, select auto hold, it displays right there on the dash, completely move your foot off the brake, and we are continuing to sit, and then you just hit the gas to go. Don't turn auto hold back off. Parking cameras, we have many different views here. Obviously the standard rear, we have a 360 over here, zoom in, zoom out, and this one, basically it shows the car in 3D space. The garage wall is right there. Not be perfect clear, but you can see it is, like you can see Zeus back there. It is pretty accurate for what it is. Parking camera, parking assist. Obviously, we have 5 different modes: smart, Sport, Comfort, Eco, and Snow. Obviously pretty self-explanatory. Gauges do change as you change. Sport mode, Smart, we'll go back. Comfort, that's normally what it defaults in. Eco kind of gives us a digital look. And then Snow, Comfort are basically the same. It does have adaptive cruise control, all that stuff. Fog lights over here. This is lane, like following distance, cruise control. This is basically like Autopilot. You press that on, the little steering wheel there will pop up and it will lane center, follow the cars and stuff. Really cool video on how it senses the other vehicles and all that stuff. Oh, it scooted over. Because the semi came over. With basically the Autopilot, you just hit the blinker, kind of touch the steering wheel a little bit, give it just a little move, and it will make the lane change for you if it's safe, which I think is really, really cool. It'll just basically do it all on its own. Going over here to the nav. So this is basically the Kia main screen, location, media, all that stuff. All different modes. Key connect. So the map, this pulls up just basic map. All this is configurable. Basically this entire screen's all LED. So you can do full screen, you can bring it out. Media, if anything was playing, you can have like a secondary map there, I guess. Time, compass with different compass types. You can link your calendar and it will be there. Passenger talk, we'll talk about that. Weather. So with the weather, if you have a route set up, it will show you where the weather is where you're at and the weather is where you're going. So that way, I mean, that's kind of nice. So that way you know exactly what you're looking at when you get there. Full 3 rows. Media I like, because that's usually the one I use the most. Then let's talk about this passenger talk. Let's say there's a kid or someone all the way in the back seat. You don't want to absolutely scream across anyone. It'll use the microphone in the front of the car. Actually, I don't know where the microphone is. I don't know why I pointed it there. Use the microphone in the front of the car and it'll play through the rear speakers. Now, it's one way. It's for the driver to talk to the people in the back, but it plays through the speakers so you can actually hear what's going on in the back. So full dual climate control, Wi-Fi flex it warm. Heated and cooled seats are right here with these nice handles. USB, USB-C. It does have right here is a wireless charging port. And then right here is the rear thermostat control. You can hit auto, off, on, and it shows with a display as well what the actual temperature is. Just hit off and go back to the main screen. This is obviously the home screen, and then maps is where you see a lot. So very, very nice. Okay guys, enough talking about it. Maybe just getting a little bit more. So it does have LED headlights. Very, very nice. I did redesign them for 2023. Little aluminum accents around there. I think I might do something with those just because the car is black and there's just a little bit too much aluminum looking stuff on it. Let me grab the key out of here. It is just a smart key. So no actual key. So obviously there's key fob. If I lock it, mirrors automatically fold it and it goes yellow. If I unlock it, as you can see, those are yellow, but then they also are white. So those are what your turn signals. LED, super bright lights. It does have proximity sensors. When I was washing it, it was unlocked, but I guess the water was hitting it just right that the alarm kept going off, but it was unlocked. So there is like touch sensors, proximity sensors, all that kind of stuff, which is very nice for security of the vehicle. Nothing on the back. I mean, as you guys can see, Kia See, it picked up the key from my position, and it thought I was walking away and immediately locked the doors for me. So this aluminum here, parking sensors, Telluride, this is metal, which is actually a really nice little touch there. But yeah, black terracotta interior. See, I walked up by the doors and the mirrors came out. But there it is, enough talking. Let's get some driving impressions, see how this thing actually drives. It's an SUV, not expecting it to handle particularly well. See, mirrors just folded back in because I am far enough away, which I think is a really, really nice feature. There's a Kia app you can use, much cooler than the Ford Pass app for those of you who have Ford Pass app. It is much more intuitive. You can set temperature from like the app. Like if you, let's say you want the temperature of the car when you get out there to be 72 degrees, you remote start it from the app and it'll set it to 72 degrees, 73 degrees, whatever you want. And we'll go over more of that here in a little bit. But let's take it out and see how this actually does. So careful. So you can have multiple drivers, guest, obviously confirm. One thing I didn't show you guys in the first one, which I thought was really cool, which I didn't. Let's say you hit the blinker. It pops up a camera showing you what's going on while still displaying the information up there. Blinker left, shows up, vehicle. There's Zeus. Oh, he left. You can see, because the door's open, it's displaying on the truck there. But there's the blinker, and we'll still display the mile an hour. Okay guys, so there it is. Little walkthrough, initial impressions of the 2023 Telluride SX-X line. So it is the SX line, and then the X is because it's all-wheel drive version. So little how the name comes about there is a little confusing. Do get tongue-tied saying it, but it's what it is. So just initial driving impressions, you know, just little things here and there, because I want to do a follow-up video once I get more miles on the car, more time behind it, see if there's any quirks, see all the safety features, because you know, when you get a vehicle, there's so much that comes up right when you get it, and then you kind of find things here and there as you go. But so far, really, really impressed by it. I think the wife has a much nicer day than me, but that might mean that we can push up the other vehicles. With that being said, a more in-depth driving impression video will come later. Next video is coming up. Basically updates to the channel, what I have planned next. That will be in a little bit, but I think the next video I will do is a update video on the Ranger. You guys tend to like that video. It has now 6,000 miles, so I put some miles on it, done some off-roading with it, and I want to do like an off-roading video, thing like that, because I think it is a very capable little truck, and I am very surprised by it all the time. So that'll probably be the next video. But like I said, stay tuned so you guys don't miss anything. Now that the wife has her vehicle, we can start making moves, hopefully, towards the next actual project car. I do have something in the works. I think it's really, really cool if we get to work out. But it just depends on the time frame of it. If it's going to be really, really pushed out, then we'll just have to maybe make some changes, maybe do something in between. But I will talk more about that later. Until the next one, see y'all soon.